Hello guys, it's Chris from Team RMG1. We're doing our second podcast today. I unfortunately have not got to read the comments and see what your homework was to do, but today we're talking about YCS Bogota, and I have featured with me the Synchro guy from the YGO Amino app.
Hey everyone, I'm John, aka the Synchro Guy, and I'm just here to do and talk with my good friend Chris from TRMG1.
Alright, so YCS Bogota, I did not see a stream for, unless you did.
Nope, I did not get a word about it, and I really don't know.
Okay, so YCS Bogota happened over the weekend. It's Sunday now, but it happened. A lot of things were down, but looking at top 16 deck lists, since I really didn't get to see a whole lot of it, I can pull it up right here for you. 44% Zodiac, pure Zoo, 19% Zoo Infernoid, 8% Invoked, Wind Witch, Zodiac Infernoid with 12. Oh man, I have two of them. That's supposed to be Zodiac Metaphor, sorry. I don't know why I did
No
Zodiac
worries.
Infernoid again twice, but then we have 60 card Paleo with actually Pure Zoo taking it in the end, which is really intriguing. This is, I think, the first event that Zoo has taken, YCS-wise. I know they've always had great representation at YCSs, but they usually never been able to top.
Yeah.
The biggest reason I believe why is the Paleozoic matchup is just very brutal. And, you know, what do you do when you have a Dynamiscus that's banishing your stuff, your monsters? Your Trident is pretty much then useless at that point in time, because now you can't even Trident the Paleozoic cards. It's just very reactive and you can't outgrind them, which is unfortunate because it really just kind of makes the deck really poor. But
Yes.
go
ahead.
I think another big reason is because they saw the resurgence of Necro Valley. With the new errata coming out in Duelist Saga, it's been wonderful to have and slow down the Paleozoic deck. After that, you know, if you were to go the Legacy of the Duelist strategy, which is not a bad strategy, it also shuts them down. It's pretty much like you can only set one card per turn, and then if they attack, you can negate the attack, destroy a set card, and then its third effect, because it needed 3 effects, you could add a card back from your graveyard instead of drawing. So, you know, people had all this hate for it, and, you know, I think it was definitely worth having the whole thing just be so counteractive to a deck you lose to. We did have an American Hopeful in top 16. We had Billy Break there playing Zoo Infernoid. I don't know if... I haven't seen a whole lot on Zodiac Duelist when I was looking to see if they did have anything on him. But, you know, that was really nice to see a hometown hero try and win a title from the Colombians. The big thing, though, that really surprised me was when I was looking at the top 16 was the sheer just number of Zoo. Oh, that was what I was supposed to say. There was also one Zodiac Paleozoic deck, which to me was very interesting because it's like you don't really see that deck that often, which, well, I don't think... I mean, you could theory craft it. I mean, I did. I have it on my YGO Pro app, but it really doesn't mean anything when I can't top a YCS like that. But congratulations to everyone who played and, you know, represented their country and played really amazing to get to that. Something I wish I could do one day is to top 16 a YCS or something. Sorry to be cutting you off, John. I was just trying to finish my train of thought.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. I felt like there were moments I was gonna just cut you off because I didn't know you were gonna be finished or not. So
hey, no
it's okay.
Another big thing coming up, you know, it is Easter Sunday when we are recording this. Yeah, hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter, spending time with family or whoever, you know, if you're out there, just at least celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ if you believe in religion and stuff like that. One thing that really surprised me today, is just, everyone has the Easter egg hunts and all that stuff, and for the kids, that is one of the great things to have, is that sense of wonder and, oh man, what did the Easter Bunny leave? Stuff like that. It's really cool to see that. And one of my friends has a nephew, 1 years old, and I think 10 months. 10 months, I think. Yeah, because I think the Fate of the Fierce came out when she turned 10 months old. So, when they were able to celebrate that joy and wonder, and it kind of reminded me, I used to be like that. I was always excited for the holidays because the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, or someone like that was going to come and visit. And I think, we all kind of thought that. I know I believed in Santa Claus. Hell, I wrote letters until I was 12 or 13 to Santa Claus. So it is. It was something I've always kept, is trying to have the tradition of Santa Claus being like that. Jeez, I have completely not even looked at what you're doing. You're playing this deck, you butt. It's okay. I was thinking about playing this one.
I'm just trying it out, so I haven't got a lot of practice in it yet. So, ooh,
good hit, by the way. I was like, man, oh well. This guy, if it's popped, you can. Oh, that's a Rhoda, and then this doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. So,
yeah.
Even with all of the cultures going around, whether you celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or any sort of holiday, I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but those are like the biggest ones. Ramadan, I know, is super popular as well. I know a lot of some of my friends celebrate or practice the religion of Muslim, and they talk about Ramadan, and they talk about the journey to Mecca. They do it every year. It's I understand. From what I understand, it is one of the biggest celebrations. Is the journey to Mecca from? I think it's from Israel to Mecca. I believe that is what it is. I'm not 100%. I maybe should have looked it up before this, but the thing is you're going to get a card, and I'm kind of pissed off about that, right? Oh, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand. Sure.
Yep. Let me see here. So yeah, again, it's like don't have to worry too much about this because I'm just still learning this. I do not know what exactly I'm doing.
Good. So I know the deck inside out and backwards. This should be an easy 2-0, guys. Calling it not kidding, but it's something everyone should practice, is just having that sense of wonder and adventure, especially when you're little. It's something when you can carry on to your adulthood life and continue as well, and also to continue the tradition when you have a family yourself. Later down the road.
God dang it!
Oh, did you end your turn?
Timer.
Oh, timer.
No, the timer ran out on me, and I could have I wanted to set a card. Damn it!
Oh well.
I'm dead. You go ahead and continue on.
Let's see if I can do stuff, because I need to do. Yeah, I think I can do this if I go. No, that wouldn't work. Would it? Actually, yes, it will. Okay, so activate effect. We're popping Stealin. We are always popping our Metaphors. Ghost Ogre? Oh no, you're adding a True Draco.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have a dude anymore. Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Oh no, I still get it.
I know you do, but you're not gonna have a 20.
Just don't want.
2300 is surprisingly difficult for the deck to run over, aside from like one card that's a main deck card. So I kind of not want to have to worry about that card ever again.
Yep.
So
it's really tough trying to figure out exactly what it is I wanted to add.
You know what the worst part is when you pot a Desires and then you look at your face down 10 banished cards and you see Balbaboon, and Balbaboon.
Dang, man.
It's kind of rip, but at the same time, I can just do Pendulum Summon and then proceed to win the duel.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll actually win because I'm going to be, I think, a couple hundred short.
Yeah, not unless you got like a whip. Well, yeah, from the looks of things, not unless you got like a whip tail or something, you could just attach to that dragon, perhaps.
Yeah, if I did, I would. Although I think I can do this. It's been a hot minute and a half since I played Metaphors, but I think I have a general concept of what I should be doing. Now, should be doing is different than what I need to do. Oh, that is AIDS.
Did you get whip tail?
No, they're all banished.
Oh, they'll.
Well, I banished, so I have one engrave. Whoops. I have one engrave, and then I have one banished. Unless I think I'm playing 2. I'm not sure if I'm playing 3 or not. Anyways, let's barrage and see what I get. Oh, rat! Look at that. Sure, barrage. Let me add that to you. Sorry for the voice cracks. It's kind of late. I was out partying hard at the at Bay's house, and actually, I just saw Star Wars Rogue One. So.
Oh, how was it?
I enjoyed it. It was good. You know, it is unfortunate that it's like, hey, these people don't make it. Well, how do you know that? Well, they did make it in 4, 5, or 6. So.
Yeah, it's like if you didn't hear them in like 4 or 5 or 6, it's like pretty much a given that like they did not make it.
But it was a good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my dad didn't quite like it just for the fact because it's like you knew they were going to die.
Yeah,
something.
That is true. It is unfortunate that you do know the outcome of it, but at the same time, it is Star Wars. They printed money off that freaking movie, so.
Yep.
Oh, I do have one other thing. I know for a lot of people, minusing myself, I go to a not public college, I go to a private college, that a lot of finals are coming up for people, starting next week. So, hope you guys are all mentally prepared for the anal fisting that is going to be finals week. So, I still have, I think, 3 more weeks. Yeah, I'm on week. Oh no, I have 4 more. No, I have 3 weeks starting Monday, so I still have a little bit of ways to go for finals. But I know my girlfriend has been really panicking about it. So this is the one that specials from Grave. Sure. You good, dog. You good. Oh yeah, my last one. So, do you have any finals you're really worried about, or anything like that, or?
Yeah, not quite.
All right. I was gonna say, the only thing I think I'm really worried about, well, it's not even a final. It's just sometimes getting the homework done is harder than the final, and I'm questioning. It's like, why? Why does it need to be this hard for a freaking homework assignment? But then again, I do need to learn it. So.
Yep.
Has to happen.
Let's see here.
This is the cut all of them in half.
Either that or tribute some true Draco, true King monster right away.
Yeah. You definitely want to use the first one. The first effect where you tribute and then have every attack.
Yeah, I'm still new to the deck, so cut me some slack.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know.
So you are summoning from hand. Oh, you have Masterpiece, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, 2950.
And it should be a monster and a trap.
Yep. Alright, Masterpiece, the Fun Slayer. Touching down. How?
Oh yeah, and then I can use Apocalypse and pop something. Let's see, what do I want to get rid of?
The combination.
It has to be a monster.
Definitely not Mithrilium.
Yeah, fine.
Honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to run over that. It's immune to monsters and traps, which is the best. It's the best true Draco you can make. Let's see. And that health at 2950 is just a little bit too awkward for me.
Not unless you can attach two more, Vipers to your Dragon there. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see. We're going to do that one and this. No, we want to keep that one. Although we could have shuffled it back, it doesn't matter.
Curious to see what you got up your sleeve.
Me too. What do I have in graveyard? That's unfortunate. That is a lot of unfortunate things in my graveyard that don't need to be there. So, ooh, that we might get there now. I think we can get there. Maybe. Maybe we can get there.
Well, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna have to try and say no to that.
Pay 1,000 each phase, then target one spell trap on the field, destroy.
Yeah, I
once
can't
per
use it
chain.
after this. But yeah.
So it's only it's once per chain. Okay, cool.
Yeah, once per chain, but I have to pay 1,000 each time. I can't do that anymore because your last turn put me down lost a lot of life.
Let's see here. So we've kind of talked about YCS Bogota, talked about finals, Easter. Let's see. So I did see something not too long ago in the paper, and I was a little bit curious about it because I thought, maybe this will be kind of relevant. But since it is Easter today, there was a video of a bunny. Oh goodness gracious, that's a lot of graveyards, or a lot of circles. There was a bunny in the paper today that was going to skydive in, I think it was Austin, Texas? I think it was Austin. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he was going to do that to help the kids in some way, and I can't remember exactly how he was going to do it, but I think it was for a charity thing. He was going to go jump out of an airplane, which I think is really cool. So, what can I do here? I'm just going to pendulum summon. So, I know this is completely, well, this isn't really super out of the way or complicated, but working at a hobby store, you learn a lot of things you learn a lot, period, on pretty much anything. And I know the big thing that just came out were the dinosaur structure decks and the ancient gear structure decks that just came out. What? I hit resolve effect, didn't I? Oh, I have to actually click on it, not OK. That's weird. But Dinosaur Smasher structure deck came out. Which one are you popping? The Trident? Sure. Thank you. So, with Dinosaur Smashers coming out, went to locals on Friday, and I somehow managed to dodge 5 dinosaur players. It was so strange. Yeah, I didn't play any. I played Round 1 was... I don't even remember what round 1 was. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But round 2, I played ABC Kaiju, and then round 3 I played Metaphos Zodiac. I think round 1 was Barrier Statues? I don't know, he didn't really play a card. I just kind of had so much advantage, I just pushed through a lot of it and made him uncomfortable, and he just kind of scooped both games really quickly.
Mm.
Honestly, I can't remember, but I know there was like, they're pretty small locals though, but still enjoyed it nevertheless. Just mostly fun to hang out and do stuff like that, which begs a question, or I guess a question I wanted to ask is, what do you do at your locals? Do you, obviously you play Yu-Gi-Oh at some point in time, but like, do you do other things such as, like for example, I play a lot of board games with my friends. We have like a demo rack, and we can just pick and choose from it and just play and have a good time. Or do you mostly just go there and like just try hard the hell out of Yu-Gi-Oh? And so outside of tournament, once the tournament's done, do you just leave, or what do you do?
And usually after a tournament's over, just basically and just usually do whatever my friends are basically up to.
Yeah, usually we're playing board games, or also I know really popular ones we really like, Clank and DC deck building. Fun story about Clank actually is it's in contention for Game of the Year this year, and they just released a I guess you can call it the expansion for it.
And yeah, that's the one. No, sorry to cut you off, but that just to make sure, Clank, that's the board game where we, have to, have to go like down underground, get treasures, and get back up before a dragon kills us.
Yep, pretty much.
That's what I thought.
That is the game to the T. With this one, they're including what's it called? I just completely spaced it for a second. Oh, it's underwater themed now, so you have to manage your oxygen meter and everything. It's really fun. Played it at work. We had a PR demo. But other ones aside from those, that's pretty much honestly it. But yeah, where is my Raigeki? I need to like draw one card, but yeah, I think the worst part is I don't think it's banished, is it? Fusions. Well, full fusion got banished, but I'm not too heartbroken about that. Nope, it's not banished, so it's in the deck somewhere. But I think I'm going to lose regardless, just because I don't have a monster that runs over 2950. I think legitimately, unless I ran rank 8s or rank 7s that can get over that, I lose. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like just going to Flirt Mill and trying to burn me to death.
I don't think that works because I'm still weaker than you.
Yeah, true. But if I were to activate Masterpiece's effect, you still at least get some 500 points of damage onto me.
That seems really bad, and why would you ever do that? That sounds like you actually want to lose the game.
I'm just throwing out ideas, man.
Yeah, you would literally be throwing the game if you did that, so I'm just going to scoop. I mean, I could play it out, but honestly, it's just going to be another Masterpiece on top of Masterpiece. It's just not going to be fun. I will set up another room real quick. Same gist. Hang on, did I have whatchamacallit in there? Oh, that's awkward. That's why I don't have it. Sort. Oops. Sort. Save. Okay. Let's see. So, I guess we could talk a little bit about Maximum Crisis more, but also one thing that was really interesting, someone had mentioned this to me. even if you are going to, or even if you do get your nationals invite, um, what is the point of going to nationals? And I had to think about that for a minute, and I kind of wanted to talk about it because it really brought it really just kind of made me think a little bit more, like what is the importance of nationals, or and
Mm.
North American World Championship qualifier, or if you're anywhere else in the world, it's whatever country world qualifier or something like that.
Mm.
So and to think, why should I participate in it is something that's really strange to me, because I've always, for the longest time, I've obsessed over trying to get a nationals invite, and
Mm.
unsuccessful a couple times, but you know, we're still going to be fighting for one. We're going to try and get one and go to nationals. But the reason I wanted to go was really just to have that sense of accomplishment that I topped a regionals. And I mean, everyone might think that I'm a scrub for that reason, and it's like, yeah, I might be a scrub, but at the same time, we have a lot of out of state talent that come out,
Mm.
like a lot of people from Idaho, Nevada, and Colorado, and they just flood the top 8 and top usually 24. Also, our shop that did host regionals is no longer around, and I don't think we have another one coming up for quite a long time. We used to have 2 a year, one in the summer, one in the winter, but yeah, we just we don't have a store, I believe, in our state that does it, unless it's like St. George or far south, which takes 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours to drive. And honestly, to that point, it's not worth. But to get back to the subject of why go to nationals, if you're a competitive player, which if you are and you are watching, you are awesome. I love you, but I guess it's the feeling that I've achieved something. You can say a lot of people have achieved it, but at the same time, it's honestly, I would go half reason to play and half reason for the experience, just to go out and enjoy nationals, because they have side events going on. It's a lot of fun. Do you have Magic Drain? I was like, I swear to God, if you have Magic Drain, I would like throw something at you. So,
Nope.
those are the biggest reasons. And I mean, honestly, if let's say I won the national event, let's say by some miracle, they're like, I had a pact with, you know, I had to like sacrifice a lamb to win nationals, and I had the ability to represent my country in worlds. I think that would bring me a lot of pride, and I think I'd be just very happy, because who in your circle of friends has represented the United States in the World Championship qualifier, or in the World Championship? We can disregard pro play games because they usually get 1 or 2 people to go, but they've had Patrick Hoban, they've had Eric Christensen, but to any normal human being like myself, or uh, you know John, for example, that would be like the dream of a lifetime for us. It would be super cool to see just the atmosphere that it is, and to play in an event where you have talent from all around the world competing to get to get the recognition of being a world champion. So, did you pop your own dude? Heck yes. But honestly, you get a free monster from Dex, so I don't think that's like.
Yeah.
Oh no, great.
Well,
sorry.
yeah. Well, I was like, I thought that was the effect of the monster attributed. So.
But you can't summon Darius. Shucks.
Yeah, but I am gonna pop your field spell.
Sad day. Why would you do such a thing?
Because I know how that goes. You need that field spell to get your stuff to go off.
Let's see. You are trap immune and monster.
What the heck? Okay, I destroyed, and this guy should have gotten the effect when destroyed by card effect, right?
You don't have a non-earth worm in your graveyard.
Oh, it's graveyard. That was deck. I
No.
can't read.
Yeah, these are true facts, but at the same time, uh, you know, I went to Worlds when it was in Las Vegas, but I went as a spectator, and I enjoyed it. It was the greatest 2 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've ever had. You know, I met a lot of great people, played in the side events, mostly watched the main event, though, to be 100% honest with you. It was just amazing. It was a great atmosphere. And then I got to meet Dan Green, or, you know, all the voice actors, Dan Green and Kira Schroeder, I think was her name. The person who plays Mai. I know her last name is Schroeder, I think, or Schroeder, one or the other. But it was a blast to meet them and go with a bunch of friends. You know, that was what made the journey so much fun, is to have my friends go down with me. So even if it did almost try and kill us when we were driving backwards down Main Street, I want to learn something today. If you're a trap immune, will this kill you?
It's not gonna work.
Yep, I just double checking. I needed to learn myself because I had no idea.
Yeah, I learned that a while ago. So yeah.
But yeah, I think that would honestly be why. Also, like the cool swag you get, like the shirt looks really dope. I actually like the shirt, and you know, like just going is a blessing in itself. And you know, I feel that some people don't see that. Maybe they're just casual, or maybe they know that they can't do that. But I know I'm not going to win nationals unless I like have a blood pact with this, you know, Satan or something like that.
Yeah, have a blood pact with the devil.
Yeah, you know, it's the dream is not going to happen for Team RMG1's Lord and Savior. Kidding, but just to have that experience, though, I think would be amazing. And even just going as a spectator was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of people trade for a lot of cool stuff. It was a blessing in its own. So I think, let's see. Yeah, so it's definitely something interesting. Also, in the side events that I went to, there was some really cool deck theory crafting ideas, and I think my favorite event had to be Beat the Pro, which was a day 2 event only, but it was, oh my gosh. Eh.
What?
I banished, my banished pile face down is pretty
bad.
Pretty wonky, but we should be okay. We can still come back.
Oh yeah, I can't pop it this time. God dang it.
Yeah, I made sure.
It's like, man, it's like of all the cards you could have like banished and drawn into. God dang it.
Yeah, it was nice. I appreciated it a lot. So is that 3550? Oh gosh.
3550.
That is a big booty Judy.
That it is.
It's okay. I should be able to get at least some form of advantage. Oh yeah, I could summon that to my field. I don't know how good that would be though. Let's see. I want to do this one. So, you know, maybe that's just me hoping and dreaming to be like that could be my competitive nature or anything like that. It could be a multitude of things, but that's honestly like the big yes, I want to banish 3 cards out of your extra deck that are total I don't even well, I gotta confirm first that you have 15 cards in your extra deck. I don't know why I have to do that, but okay. You banish another. Yes. Hey, this kind of looks like my extra deck a little bit. I think I don't play Old Entity Hastor, but yeah, I pretty much, well, yeah, some. I just banished those 3, I guess.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go for like something like the Crystal Wing.
I was thinking about it. I was like, kind of want to get rid of that card. So, oh, I guess I have to summon this dude. It's only on summon. Oh, no, it's not. Cool. I can Synchro Shokan.
Synchro stroke.
Yes, I
You
can.
don't have a tuner.
Oh, that's awkward. He's right there in
Yeah.
my banish pile. Oopsie. Yours is monster and trap. Yeah, yours is the good one. Oh,
Yep.
fudge. Actually, this should be okay right here. I can do this.
Yeah,
this.
it's like, I mean, unless you can banish more dinosaurs to increase your monsters, your dinos attack.
I can do my best. That's almost worth it. I don't. You don't have a. Oh yeah, you had the Earth dude in there. Let's get rid of this. Because what? Oh wait. Oh, that stacked.
Your spells giving my monsters power. That's how.
Oh no, I didn't realize they stacked. Oh, that's interesting interaction I've learned today. Today we've learned that Team RG1's Chris is god awful at this masterpiece deck turbo shit. But granted, when I draw into that Dogeron, it's going to be the hottest shit, and you're just going to get wrecked. But I got to get there first.
Yep.
Reviving? You have the oh yeah, you have the Earth dude. I even said that out loud. Like, you have the Earth dude.
Yep.
So this is getting actually almost about the same.
Oh, I've got something I could probably do. Let's see if this Oh no, can't do it. Darn. I can't summon the glow bulb.
I think there might be a restriction. I'm not sure.
No, I just have to mill the top card on my deck. Like something's preventing me from doing it.
Well, saying like you can't special summon or something like that, or like saying you can't special summon except for those. I'm just trying to look and see if there was a clause.
Oh, you cannot special summon other monsters for the rest of this turn. The trap card.
Yeah,
I did not read it.
There's a
yes.
There's a clause on it.
Yeah, darn. Okay.
Today we've learned John does not read his cards either. So.
It's like you think after my years of experience I will learn to read my freaking cards.
Yes, these are true facts, but at the same time, how many people actually do read their cards?
Yeah, true.
I know plenty of experiences and stories where people didn't read their cards and it cost them like regional tops or other things like that. So.
Yeah, well, let's see here. Anyway,
the fun masterpiece deck. So, I know this is not even close to Yu-Gi-Oh! Related or anything of that sort, but the NBA playoffs have just went through the entire first round of both Eastern and Western conferences. And today there was a big storyline. The Boston Celtics point guard, Isaiah Thomas, had one of his best buddies pass away.
Ooh.
Right before the game. And you could see it right, he was during the game, or like not during the game, but like during the pre-game warm-up they have, he was crying on the sidelines, and that's kind of an interesting topic, I mean, I don't want to take away anything about, what had happened or anything like that. My condolences go out to the family and Isaiah Thomas if he, for some reason, watches this YouTube video.
The odds of that happening are very slim.
I am sorry for what had happened. That's not a fun thing to go through. I personally have not lost a close friend like that, and I'm blessed that I have not yet figured about it. You got it. I couldn't do a thing. We'll play one more. I just want to finish this thought, and then we'll probably call it. But
okay, that's alrighty.
Same everything. I want that salty run back. So, I can never say I've experienced what that type of pain is, losing someone that close to me, and I feel blessed that I have not yet too. But it's going to happen regardless. Whether that be tomorrow or 20 years from now, that is not my decision. That is the plan. The plan upstairs that, I know nothing about. But he went out and played today, and I think, and I mean, this was talked about by the sportscasters as well, if you had that sort of loss, like, immediately right there, I couldn't play in that. I mean, I would be so emotionally and mentally just displaced that it would not even be worth trying to get myself ready to go and gear up and play. But at the same time, you are a basketball player. You do get paid significant amount of money. You know, I I probably will not make that as much as he's going to in my lifetime, or 2 lifetimes, or 3 lifetimes.
Mm.
And I do understand, that I guess you can call it like a duty to earn your pay. But I mean, that's still really rough to even just think like that. So, Knuckles. And then you draw a card. So, he went out and played, and I believe Boston did win. Let me double check. I want to make sure that I at least get that one right. But I believe they did win today. They were playing the Atlanta Hawks.
Mm.
Oh no, they were playing the Bulls, and they did lose 106 to 102. I don't care about Kevin Durant. Oh yeah, that was the next topic. But everyone was praying for him. He had an amazing game. 33 points. Let me look at his stats real quick. Full box scores. Let's see. Isaiah Thomas scored 33 points, had 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, and he played 38 minutes of the game. For being as mentally just displaced that he was, and to play at that high of a level, just is amazing. And I want to send him, my my hopes and everything, because I want him to know that there are people that are there that want him to succeed. I cannot be an Isaiah Thomas hater, especially after what he did. Like played a game right after one of his close family members had passed away like that. I could not do it. He's that takes a lot of mental toughness to do, and I want to give him praise for that, because it's not easy, and I don't think I could ever have that same experience where I had an entire city relied on me to play my best night in and night out, and to not play my best and be ridiculed like that'd be too much for me. I would not be able to. I would say, like, I can't do that. So I want to say congratulations on the game you played. It was, unfortunately, I did not watch it, but it was an amazing game you played, statistically wise, and for what you had to do. So I want to congratulate that. Other big ones, this doesn't really matter to anyone else, but like to the people that live around us. The Utah Jazz won last night, by a point with a go-ahead layup at the last second. I watched it with my friends while we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and it was truly inspiring. And to think, no star center, no problem. So congratulations to them. That was a well-deserved victory. So other notable news: Golden State won. Surprise, surprise. They have 4 of the best players in the NBA on their team. So I don't really care about that. Cavaliers won. Really close one. It was 109-108. Really good job by Indiana to play and to come back. They were down, I think, like 13 or 14 going into the 4th. Let's see. We just talked about the Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls. Heartbreaking loss, but it was still such a good game. The Wizards beating the Hawks. All of these series could go the distance, honestly. I could see them going to 7 games. The Spurs won. Surprise, surprise. They're pretty good at basketball. They were playing Memphis, and Memphis did look good. I will not take that away from them. They play really well, really tough. They play probably, for not having a super mega all-star or a star-studded team, and they can beat the Golden State Warriors on a consistent basis. It is something not a lot of teams can do. So
nope.
Just thought that was very special. They have something special, and I think the way they played Game 1 against the Spurs, I think they can take that series from them. Even though it looked like a blowout, they played tough for 3 quarters, but the thing is you got to play tough for 4 quarters against any team. Am I worried about a kaiju? I forgot that miscellaneous source you destroyed at the end phase. That's disgusting. This is why dinosaurs right now are going to be the flavor of the month. But I think, honestly, even with that, they still lose to a lot of things. Like, you have to rely on your normal summon, or seeing, like, because now look, my hand is empty, and I started with 6 cards. I did banish 3 cards out of your deck, but honestly, I don't even think that matters. So congratulations to all the teams that won. I really want to see great series. I mean, I'm not any sort of Utah Jazz bias or anything like that, but, you know, I want them to destroy the Clippers. I mean, I want them to, like, 4-0 and just start giving them the hands and everything. But I think every series is going to go the distance, maybe aside from Golden State. I think that's about the Golden State Portland. Like, even with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard scoring almost 40 each, they still didn't do it. So
yeah,
it's going to be tough for them. Honestly, they can do it, but they're going to need, like, Lillard and McCollum, and then the Jurisic, I think it's Juriskiv, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, but they picked him up recently, and he's been scoring. I think he needs to go off in this series and do stuff too. So it'll be tough for them, but honestly, I think every series could go 7 games, aside from, like, 1. Let's see. What else happened in current events? We're kind of running over the limit, but I think at this point, he activates a card to draw a card, gain more advantage, and then he draws the card that lets him draw, like, 3 cards. I'll just, like, surrender at that point in time, because it's the writing's on the wall. Unless I top deck Dogeron, I mean, that still won't do anything, because I can't run it over. So, yeah. But, yeah, this deck is the fun-slaying deck, huh? I guess I didn't want to have fun tonight. Hour 15 of being fun.
Yeah, I mean, this podcast is probably just helping up the hype for True Kings and Dracos.
Please, they didn't need any hype, honestly. They could have just just showed up, and I think people would have been like, "Oh, this deck's really dumb. It does not let my opponent have fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So I think I should play it." So,
point taken. Yeah.
So, John, if since we'll be wrapping up, would you like to give any shout-outs? Do you want to talk about your group on Amino? Maybe see if you can start.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I guess shout-outs to all my friends. I have my friends on my friend chat. It's hard to just name all of you straight away, but yeah, like, also some special shout-outs to, let's see, like, DK, Mod, 9, Rin. And let's see, and also a good friend of mine named Note kind of got banned, but he started up his own Amino, you know. So he's good, but he's listening to this. Hey man, and glad you're doing okay. And then then yeah. Oh, and over on Dual Me, we do plan to start like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament kind of thing. So if you want people you want to see from Dual Mino to like duel in the tournament. Alright, then just like Godblog, I've Godblog out there. Just go ahead and comment down below any user you want to see dueling on there, and then we'll try our best and get them on there.
And how can they find you on the YG Amino app?
Okay, for YG Amino app, aka Dual Mino. You know, you easily find me. Just search me for the _ synchro guy. It's very important you put the underscore between the and synchro part. Like, it's otherwise you might not be able to find me so easy. So yeah.
All right. And any other like social media outlooks you want to plug real quick?
None that I can think of.
All right. So this is going to be wrapping up, but I mean, the writing is on the wall. I have 1 card in hand and a Petrodon. we are not living boys, so I'm going to extend the handshake and call it an evening. You have been
Yep.
great. Thank you for coming on and helping me with this, John. Major shout outs to him. I'll make sure to get your YG Amino stuff linked up on the description. So hope you
Yep.
guys enjoyed it. We will try and do this more often. This one was kind of more of a spur of the moment thing, but I would like to keep doing these. So if you guys
Yeah.
enjoy,
Same here.
please sub, please like. I love you all. You don't have to do any of that, but just watching and enjoying and interacting is all I really want from you guys. So thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I love you all.
Bye.